Bonjour. Today we are going to do les adjectifs démonstratifs. Les adjectifs démonstratifs. You must have seen some words like these four while writing or speaking French if you are at a very beginner's level, like ça, ce, c'est, and then cette. So you must be confused. So today in this video, we are actually going to solve our confusion for how to use these words. Actually, these are demonstrative words, demonstratives actually, which help us to demonstrate the placement of the object, person, thing, or anything. Now, ce and this set you are going to use as in masculine, right in front of the masculine words. This one is going to get used, ce is going to get used in front of the words that start actually with the consonant. And this set is going to get used in front of the words that start with the voyelle. And this set is going to get used in front of the words which are actually feminine and singular. Now these two are masculine and also singular in English. Now for plural of all these three words, we have only one word, whether it is a masculine, whether it is a feminine word. For these three, masculine and feminine, we use only the word c'est. For masculine and for feminine, this is the pluriel or plural. So now, you must have seen sentences like I've given over here, this one sentence. Now, elle a fait faute. This is sounding somewhere incomplete. Elle a fait cette faute. No, because it is not singular. So, but the word faute is feminine. If it is not plural, feminine plural. If it is not feminine plural, then cette faute. And if it is a plural word, then you're going to use ses fautes. Elle a fait ses fautes. She's done these errors. Or if singular, elle a fait cette faute. She's done this error. So this is how you use ce, cette. There is no difference in the pronunciation of this cette and this cette. Both are same. C'est, ce, cette, c'est. Okay. Now some examples. Cet endroit, cet hôtel, ce héros, ce haut-parleur, ce travail, cette fille. Mind the examples. Now you must be very confident while using these demonstrative whether the word is a masculine word or it is a feminine word, because this is going to give you the trouble. The main errors which are going to happen in the French language are just because we are always confused which word is masculine and feminine while applying whether articles, definite, indefinite, whether applying demonstrative adjectives or anything which is related to the gender of the word, like masculine, feminine. So these mistakes are going to happen, but we can get to know, or we can revise the terminaison of some particular words, masculine and feminine. Will be giving you the link for that. I've done that in the video where I have done the articles. So I've given you some terminaison for finding out whether the word is a masculine word or a feminine word. Okay, now let's move forward in this one. Now we will talk about emploi des adjectifs démonstratifs. How do we implement or apply these adjectifs démonstratifs? First of all, let's talk about very simple definition. We use this pour désigner quelqu'un ou quelque chose, for designating where it is, this, that. This is the pen, That is the pen I have. Okay. For designating quelqu'un, someone, or something. Now, for example, cette dame, lady, this lady, cet autobus, this autobus. This is a feminine word. This is a vowel starting masculine word. Okay. Now, first point to notice is you will be seeing C. While with these 4 demonstrative adjectives, you're going to see the word C. C indique la proximité. There are two important points where you use this C with the cette and ce and say. Now, first one is indique la proximité. It is indicating proximity in terms of time. Dans le temps. While talking about time, you use si. Now let's see. Il y a beaucoup de vent. It is a complete sentence. There is a lot of wind. Ces jours-ci. These days. These days there is a lot of wind. Now second sentence. Now right after your say, you have used si. This one is plural. This can go with any of the 4 we have. Now, ce mois-ci, this is a masculine and singular. Now, over here is also this ci coming. Ce mois-ci, this month, je dois beaucoup travailler. I should work a lot, or I must work a lot. Now, we will talk about the second point where we use this ci with all of these 4 demonstratifs. Now, the second phase where you use si, that is, first was in time, dans le temps. Now, second case is dans l'espace. With these ce, cette, and say, all 4 you could use this si. Ceci, cette-ci, c'est-ci. Now, first was time, now space. Prends ce stylo-ci. Prends ce stylo-ci. You can take this pen. If I'm talking, suppose there is a pen right in front of you and you want to say to your friend, you can take this pen. So you can say, tu prends ce stylo-ci. Or you could say, vous prenez ce livre-ci. If you have a book right in front of you. Vous prenez ce livre-ci. Now, this is very common with objects and with people. Cette dame-ci, elle est belle. That lady is beautiful. Cet homme-ci, il est beau. Okay. And now, second case, where you are going to see la with all of these 4. You must have heard. You must have seen cette la, c'est la, ce la. Now this is also going to go in 2 different cases. First one is with the time, dans le temps, and also with the dans l'espace. First of all, we will try to understand with the dans le temps, in time case, how do you apply la with all of these? Okay, cette époque-là. That time, il n'y avait pas de train. Suppose you're talking about 15th century. You're in a conversation, you're saying, that time over there were no trains. Cette époque. Epoch word is used for a time that is gone, that era. For era, you use epoch. That era and those times, there were no trains. Il n'y avait pas de train. Now, second is ce jour-là or ces jours-là. In plural, if I want to write, I could put S. Just add S and it's plural. Ces jours-là, these days, there I should... ces jours-là, on va fêter l'anniversaire de mon père. These days, we will celebrate anniversary of my father. Or ce jour-là, because that is celebrating just birthday and that gets celebrated in one day. So you could say, ce jour-là, on va fêter l'anniversaire de mon père. We will celebrate the birthday of my father. Okay, so this was with the dans le temps and now with l'espace. Now this is the second part of la, which is used for place. Dans l'espace, cet arbre-là, this arbre here, or this arbre there, a plus de son temps. This arbre, which is actually close to you. So this arbre there, it has 200 years of age. And cette photo-là, this photo here or this photo there, which is actually right in front of you, here or there, could be just nearby you. Et de mon frère. This photo here is of my brother, or this photo here is of my brother, which is actually close to you. So you could designate with your fingers while pointing towards that. So now this was using la with all of these four, and now you have to take care of the table which I have drawn below. These are two tables, and this is the last part and the mandatory part of Adjectifs Démonstratifs. Now, first table says that masculin singulier and then plural of that. Now, celui, you will have sometimes as in noun right in front of that. Oui, c'est celui-ci. Is he Napoleon? Yes, it's him. So you could say, oui, c'est celui-ci. Oui, c'est celui-ci. So you use it as in right for demonstrating a noun. Is he a Nicholas? Oui, c'est celui-ci. You don't just take the name of the person, you just replace the name of the person with the celui, because celui word is going to get used only for the masculine ones. I hope you've got this. And plural of celui becomes ce. Are those Nicholas and Damien? Oui, ce sont. Oui, ce sont. Oui, ce sont. Now you don't use C with this one. I've just used sont, the conjugated form of être, for yes, they are. So it is yes, they are. That is it. Now, with the celui-ci, we've already. This is only for the place, and this one is also for the time, and this one is also for place and time. And yes, exactly, this is going to go for timing. Perfectly, this is going to go for timing. This is also going to go for place and timing. This is going to go for majority the place, because la only stands for place. But yes, if you have exact sentence, then you can also use this one for mentioning your time. Cette époque-là, in those times over there. So celui-là, if you're talking about some day, celui-là, je n'étais pas présent. That day there, I wasn't present. Celui-là, you're talking about that day. So celui-là, non, je n'étais pas présent. J'étais absent. If I want to write it as in a girl, j'étais absente. So, plural of these both are going to go as in ceci and cela. Have you got those pens? Non, ceux-là sont déjà perdus. Have you got those pens? No. For pens, which are actually masculine and they are object, and I'm talking about a place, and I'm also talking about an object. Ceux-là sont déjà perdus. Have you got those pens? No, they're already lost. Sont déjà perdus. So this is how you use these ones. And next is with the feminine case, and I'm going to, you could note that actually if you want to. Celles qui parlent beaucoup sont absentes aujourd'hui. Those girls who talk a lot are absent today. Celles in plural now, I'm going to use actually in plural case, not in feminine. Celles qui parlent beaucoup sont absentes aujourd'hui. Those who talk a lot are absent today. Celle qui parle beaucoup est absent aujourd'hui. That who talks a lot is absent today. That is qui parle. Celle qui parle beaucoup. This is the shortest form. Qui parle beaucoup et parle for beaucoup, which is very much. The short form is BCP. Don't use that in written. That was just for escaping the full spellings. So celle qui parle beaucoup est absente aujourd'hui. The one who talks a lot is absent today. Celle-ci est absente aujourd'hui. Celle-ci est. Now I will escape parle this one. Celle-ci est absent aujourd'hui. I have escaped the verb parler. Celle-ci est absent aujourd'hui. Yes, you are talking about already the one who talks a lot. So I've just escaped the verb parler over here. Celle-ci est absent aujourd'hui. Or in plural, celles-ci sont absents aujourd'hui. Celles-ci sont absents aujourd'hui. Those ones are absent today. So this is how you could use these. And now I will just simply move forward to the last part. That is actually a neutral part. So neutral, what is neutral? Where you do not have to bother about the gender or masculinity or plurality or the femininity of the word. Sir, now just this is sir, which is coming also in the neutral. This is also going to become say. You must have seen this a lot. Say, what is this? Sir plus verb plus noun. C'est le garçon. This is the boy. C'est le stylo. C'est mon stylo. C'est ton stylo. I'll write all this. So this is the sir, which is also going to become c'est, and this is going to be very frequent while you are learning French, and there will be a lot of sentences coming up with this one. So it is actually, it is the boy, it is the pen, it is my pen, c'est le garçon, c'est mon garçon, it's my boy, or my son, you could say. C'est also in female case, c'est ma fille, it's my girl. C'est ma voiture, it's my car. So there is a noun coming up. This is how you could make sentences with sir. Now, ceci is actually the spoken form of sir. Ceci est la mienne, ceci est mon voiture, ceci est ma voiture, ceci est ta voiture. So that is how ceci is going to come. Cela is very formal, and it is actually written. Instead of using sa, which you are going to tell about anything, because when you're a beginner you don't have the meaning of the word, so you use a lot sa. So instead of using sa, you could use cela in your written part. Cela est la mienne. Okay, ça c'est mienne. Mienne means mine. Ça c'est mienne. La mienne, actually. Ça c'est la mienne. So ça you're going to use a lot while in your je parle de ça. If you don't know, you are talking about a car. Suppose there is a car right in front of you, you're saying I'm talking about this. So you don't have the vocabulary for car, scooter, anything. So you will use the word ça. Je parle de ça. So instead of using ça, start using cela. Je parle de cela. Je parle de ça. This is your informal sort of usage of the ça. And if you will use je parle de cela, it will at least become formal. Sounds good in French if you will use it like this. So this is les adjectifs démonstratifs. I hope you have understood. If still there are problems, you can't understand anything, you could drop your comments, questions in the comments. I will try my level best to answer them. And merci beaucoup. Bonne journée et au revoir.